Most people travel somewhere for winter holidays. We don't. We live in a place where others come to vacation. Blue lakes in summer, snowy mountains in winter. And during the winter holidays, we don't really stay home. We experience them the same way others experience a winter vacation, just without packing a suitcase. Almost every other day, we head into the mountains. Different ski regions, different landscapes, different weather. One day snowfall, the next blue skies and sunny slopes. The only difference is, every evening, we come back home, cook good food, and sleep in our own beds. And honestly, that's something I never take for granted. Welcome to the southern side of the Austrian Alps. This week isn't normal life for us. It's the week between Christmas and New Year, and everything feels a bit different. School is out, everyone is home, and winter slowly takes over everything. Even though we're doing a lot, time feels slower somehow. So instead of planning much, we decided to simply document these days as they are. This is how our winter holidays usually begin.
I think they made it the right way, so just pull it.
Just pull it.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Outside we were still adding lights, even though Christmas was almost here. No rush to finish everything by a certain date. Some things happen slowly here, even celebrations.
We must be the last house in the neighborhood to hang lights outside. But we bought this for next year as well. So next year, we are gonna be one of the first ones.
No, we will leave it all year.
He is a Scrooge. Do you also have a Scrooge at home? He's such a Scrooge. He couldn't care less for Christmas. Beautiful. Now we're ready for next year. Next year we're gonna be the first house in the area to decorate.
This is the reason for this is because we will leave it all the year.
Maybe. We'll see, we'll see. I'm going to get some honey from a neighbor here. They have their own bees, and these bees are always in our garden, so we have to taste their honey. Let's see.
This took me too much time, so I need to go to the supermarket. Else we won't have to eat this day tomorrow. Bye.
Can you see the fog? Oh my God.
Here, on the southern side of the Austrian Alps, I never missed the sun. On the contrary, I've enjoyed it all year round. As a Greek, my standards for weather are pretty high. So if I feel comfortable here, that means this place feels like home to me. But this year, something changed. After 14 years of living here, this is the first time I've experienced so much fog. So many great days, so much overcast. I never complain about the weather. I genuinely love all seasons. Rain, clouds, storms, they usually inspire me. I love watching how weather shapes everyday life. So if even I start noticing it, it means it's been a bit too much for a bit too long. The hardest part isn't the fog itself. It's that it looks the same every single day.
So this is Gerd. He's waiting for me because we have to pick up the car. My car is here again. I think I'm gonna have to change it soon. Sad.
Our neighbors go all in with the lights every year. We mostly just enjoy watching. Winter evenings are made of small moments like this. Coming together, sharing a cup of hot wine, and watching the lights.
So we're ready! Ho ho ho! This is my gift. Today is Christmas. This is my gift. This is for me. Yes. Woo.
Snow doesn't come as often as it used to, and this year something special happened. It snowed on Christmas Eve. Not before, not after, on the day itself. For someone who truly loves snow, it felt like a gift.
How beautiful it is.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
So from tomorrow, the ski season begins for us.
That morning, we got into the car and drove through the region. Snow-covered roads, quiet villages, winter finally looking the way it's supposed to.
Do you think they cleaned the road in the night? I didn't hear anything. The forecast says that later it will become frozen rain, especially the trees and the forests. How beautiful they become.
It becomes silent immediately.
Yes.
By the time we came back home, it already felt like evening. And that's when Christmas really began for us. This is the night the kids wait for all year. I love watching their excitement, their impatience, their belief. even if they already know the truth.
Ho, ho, ho! Look who's coming with a big Santa bag. Oh, yeah. Well, this is the original bag from Santa, I tell you. Last year, he forgot his bag, so we could steal it. And now we can use it every year. This is kind of cheating.
We borrow.
Very true. You see, women are much more intelligent than we men. We just borrowed it.
Once the gifts come out, the house feels different somehow.
They're gone upstairs and they left us with a sweet mess.
Between all the busy festive moments, we make time to cook the food we've missed. We cook more than usual and eat more than usual. Nothing fancy, just food we associate with these days. I love moments like this, when we all sit together at the table. The kids are slowly entering adolescence, and being together like this isn't always a given anymore, so I treasure it.
Looks good to me. As far as I can tell, it's ready.
Christmas passes quietly. What follows isn't rest, but a different kind of freedom. Just stepping outside and letting the days decide their own rhythm.
We go now to find a ski teacher, a snowboard teacher.
Winter holidays with kids are never truly relaxing. There's a lot of preparation before you even leave the house. Helping the kids get ready takes time, but once they're on the snow, the stress fades away.
Are you afraid? Yes. A little bit. Why are you afraid? You do this every year since you were 5 years old, 4 years old, I think. It's the first time. This is why. Every year, the first time you do it, you feel like a beginner, I think. It's been snowing a little bit. It's beautiful.
One of our kids just exited the magic carpet. I don't know why.
Why?
The other one is trying to reach the top with his snow scooter, and it's the first time he's going to go down. I want to see this. I'm very interested in how it's going.
This part we really love, something to drink and watching the kids from inside. Being in the mountains gives us a different way to experience winter. It isn't about doing more, it's about stopping, observing, breathing the cold air, and being present together. That day the mountain looked different again. Everything felt warmer and welcoming. The clouds returned later, as they often do. But the drive home, through the soft dusk light, was its own reward. The views were stunning. We didn't expect much that day, and then we found the sun. We came back to the same place as a few days before, but this time we drove above the clouds, almost like a different world.
Mit der Bindung hat es gepasst.
Die Bindung ist eigentlich für Fortgeschrittene,
Wo sieht man das?
weil der Flow-Bindung ist.
Everyone seemed in a good mood, as if the weather itself had set the tone. On the way back, we had to dive into the fog again. But somehow, it made everything even more beautiful. This place has been part of our lives for years. The kids came here already from kindergarten for the very first ski weeks. Coming back now, it felt like closing a small circle. And suddenly, the last night of the year gave us one final gift. After a month of cloudy skies and hidden stars, the air turned crystal clear, the sky deep blue, and we could finally see the stars again. At midnight, the local radio plays the Blue Danube, and people dance everywhere. I've grown to love this tradition. It marks the end of the year in the most hopeful way. The first day of the year was calm. The sun and the blue sky returned. We watched the New Year's concert from Vienna, a tradition we return to every year. This is how the year begins. Thank you for spending these days with us.